How you guys doing? I told you guys I was going to do a day-by-day video log of work and whatnot. So that being said, I've already explained in prior videos I can and can't record me doing certain things. So what I'm going to do is, I guess, just make segments throughout the night, and a little bit that I can record, I'll record doing it. But I'll also do a playback of how I did that week money-wise, the good, bad, and the middle. So as you can clearly see, I'm in my personal vehicle driving to the distribution center. So like I said in another video I made the other day, I was going to let you guys in on something that I'm doing now. So I guess the grocery DC out of Monroe, Georgia needs help. I don't know all the particulars about it. They just need more people to help push out the meat and produce that runs at night. So, you know, I volunteered for it. You know, they told me about it in Shelby, and they know that I'd like to get to a DC that's closer to my home. So this works out perfectly. I get to go to Monroe, Georgia. Shelby, DC is about a 3.5-hour drive from my house versus Monroe, Georgia, DC, literally an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, depending on traffic. So as you can see, I cut my drive time down in half, more than half. So on top of that, I am, I guess their incentive to ask people to volunteer to do this, whatever your current mileage is, they're going to add 7 cents per mile to it. And then if you work on the weekend, you get an additional 7 cents on top of that new rate that you have. So right now, I'm making 56.5 cents per mile loaded during my Thursday, Friday, and Monday and Tuesday. And Saturday and Sunday, really, guy? Did you really just get into this lane? Some electrical company truck is driving 67.5, and this other guy is passing is driving 67. Unbelievable. Just cut in front of me last second just to hop out, just to didn't have to wait for that little bit of time because he's going half a mile an hour faster than him. Dude, wow. Once again, you see why people call us unprofessional and inconsiderate. Of course, it's Georgia. Don't wave at me. Like, don't wave at me. I didn't let you do that. You came over and almost hit me. Anyway, sorry. So, I'm making 56.5 cents per mile. And I saw somebody else comment or ask on another video, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. Your pay rate per mile doesn't change whether you're loaded or unloaded. It doesn't matter. I know that's a common question, so in the trucking industry, because some companies do it like that. Walmart does not do it like that. Your pay rate is the same across the board, loaded or not loaded. Anyway, I'm getting paid 56.5 cents per mile during my Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. And for Saturday and Sunday, I'm getting paid, what is that, 63.5 cents per mile. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Especially running grocery at night. You're going to get a lot of miles. At least last week I did. Last week was my first time doing it, and I'm down there and definitely helping. So it's pretty good money. Very good money. And yeah, can't complain. But I'm on my way to the yard right now. I don't know what the week is going to look like for me. Well, my week. So like I said, I'm going to be upfront and honest, show you guys a true inside look of what it's like on a day-to-day for a Walmart driver. At least a Walmart driver out in my portion of the country, because some portions of the country probably very, very, very different because the amount of driving you have to do and just everything is different. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when I get to the DC. I'm currently stopping at a Love's because I gotta use the bathroom. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once I get to the DC, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm here at the DC. I have a lot of people ask, does it take a long time to, let me kill my headlights. Does it take a long time to pack up the truck? So I'm here to show you people, this is one of the biggest things that gets people. Y'all hot seat trucks, it takes so long. It does not take a long time. So I'm not even gonna rush. I'm not gonna move faster than what I normally do. I'm literally gonna show you guys in real time how long it takes me to pack my truck up from the time I get to it to, yeah. So without further ado, here it goes. Obviously, I'm not gonna wear my Walmart shirt right now. When I'm packing up my truck, I personally don't like to wear it for the simple fact that you're in and out and you're moving around, and I just don't want to get any smudges or dirt or anything on it. I just like to keep a clean shirt. That's literally the only reason. Nothing to hide or anything like that. I just like to keep a clean shirt. So you guys are about to see in real time how long it takes me to pack up, well, unpack and unpack my truck. Well, excuse me, I'm doing the pack up part right now because I'm just arriving at work. So, yep, here goes. Shouldn't take long at all. Got my bed sheets and my linen and whatnot. Grab my bag with some of my but my toiletries and whatnot, and some dinner Janisha made me. I'm just grabbing a few other items. Grabbing my clothes. Now I'm grabbing my blankets. Now I'm gonna grab my clipboard and stuff that I use for my paperwork. Whoop. Here comes the rain. And that's it. That's how long it takes me to pack up my truck. I think that was like, what, 3 minutes? Something like that. Now all I gotta do is pull the truck at the spot, park my car in that spot, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So here goes, guys. That was it. Let's get this night started. All right, guys. So I'm in the truck, about to get my day started. As you can see, it's coming down like cats and dogs. I get a lot of questions asking about paperwork. This right here is a Walmart trip sheet. It is not mandatory, but it is something that I like to do to keep up with my pay, to make sure I'm getting paid accurately. Just like literally any other trucking company, you want to make sure that you're keeping up with your pay, your miles, the things you get paid for. So when it comes time to get paid, you can check it against it, and if there's any discrepancies, you can talk to the right people. Honestly, I have found that I have had 0 errors with Walmart so far. Oh, tongue twister. But I still like to keep up with it. But yes, so this will be my trip sheet for the night. And any other Walmart drivers, I don't know if y'all do this or not, you know, feel free to let me know in the comment section, but this is personally what I do. And yeah, I'm about to go pick up my paperwork in my trailer, and I'll get back with you guys later. I'm not going to show you all that because Walmart's phone policy, but yeah, I'm going to write down my current mileage for the night, starting mileage, ending mileage, and all the activity in between. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, so here we are. Still rolling on the same shift. I've got 4 hours and 3 minutes left on my 14 and 3 hours and 42 minutes left on my 11. I've been running pretty hard. I made my stops down in Georgia. I made it all the way back up here to Monroe, and I've actually hooked up to my next load, which I didn't even look where it delivered at. I probably should look at it. So let's see. 293 plus 117. That's shoot, I'm already 410 miles in for the day, and I still got plenty of time to run. So I'm about to run this to my next store. This trailer right here is going to what store is that? Store 2154, which is in Duluth, Georgia, 38 miles. So yeah, I'm gonna make it there and back to the DC, and see if they can give me one more short run before I wrap it up for the night, or should I say for the day, and go from there. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Yeah, I'll update you guys as soon as I finish this. All right, guys, so I just finished my night / this morning on my 10-hour break. About to run the numbers for you guys for today, and then hit the sack. So yeah, and then I'll make this video and throw it out there, and this will be vlog for my first day of my work week. So we'll go from there. So I'm gonna hop right to it. So it was a pretty good night. I'll tell you guys everything I did. So I got to work, got my truck hooked up to my trailer. I went from Monroe, Georgia to Waynesboro, Georgia for a live unload at the store out there. Waynesboro, Georgia to Statesboro, Georgia for a live unload at that store. Turn and burn from Statesboro back to Monroe. After that, I picked up another load in Monroe, ran that to Duluth, Georgia for a drop and hook there, and came back to Monroe, and I'm done for the day. So all in all, I did 492 miles total, and 492 times the pay rate, 0.565, 278. So I'm going to give you guys, I guess I'll go ahead and give you guys the values of how much you get paid for each activity. So 278 for mileage pay. When you do a hook, basically hook up to a trailer, you get paid $8.50 for that. Once you do an arrival to a store, you get $10.75 for that. The live unload is $11.75. So I'll go to another store, did an arrival, $10.75. The second live unload is an additional $11.75. Came back to the yard in Monroe, dropped the trailer, which is $10.75. Hooked up to the next trailer, which is $8.50. Got to the store in Duluth, dropped the trailer, which is $10.75. And hooked up to the trailer there and brought that back to the yard, which is $8.50. Got back to the yard and dropped that trailer for an additional $10.75, thus ending the day. Now, of course, like I said before, you get paid for sleeping in the truck, which is a $42 layover. So basically you get $42 for sleeping in the truck. So right now I'm at $380.75 plus the $42 for the 10-hour break that I'm on. I made $422.75. Keep in mind, like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is for the weekday rate. So right now I'm getting paid 56.5 cents per mile. It's currently Friday, so once I get up and start driving tonight, up until everything I do up until midnight will be at 56.565, 56.5 cents per mile. And then from midnight to whenever I finish my shift will be 63.5 cents per mile. So I'll go ahead and do the differential for you guys on that one. A little bit, well, I guess I'm not doing tonight's vlog, which is technically the same. So yeah, I'm starting my 10-hour break now. So I'll finish my 10-hour break and it'll be the same day, but I'm technically starting my second day, my second shift. So yeah, right now I've made $422.75 for the day. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a quick adjustment for that. Let's say I was at ATS, or let's say you're another van driver or a refrigerator driver, or whatever driver you are for a company, and you're getting paid strictly mileage. If I go ahead and do the math correctly, in order for you, I'm going to go ahead and say you're making 55 cents per mile. So 422.75 divided by 0.55. You would, in order to have made what I made today, you would have had to drive 768 miles. So I only drove 492 miles plus all my activity. So basically, another person making 55 cents per mile would have had to have driven 768 miles in their working day in order to match what I made driving 492 miles in all the activity on top of it. So yep, that's the end of vlog 1, day 1 of my week. I'll go ahead and eat my dinner, hit the sack, and start video number 2 for you guys once my 10-hour break is up, and see what Walmart decides to put on me. But yep, catch you guys on the flip side.